This morning in Living Healthy, your skin is in. The Melanoma Foundation has just made two big announcements in its efforts to encourage teens and young adults to protect the skin they're in. And here to tell us all about it is Meghan Rothschild, co-founder and director of PR and marketing for the group. Good morning.
Morning.
So this is exciting. We've had you on before. For those who are just tuning in, Your Skin is In is a great program. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, so we've actually had this program for 9 years. This year, we're excited to announce that it's actually moved online, and it's an e-learning curriculum, and it's free programming for both high school and college age students. And it basically teaches kids about the dangers of UV exposure, how to protect themselves against melanoma, because we do know that this disease is actually the second most common form of cancer for young people ages 15 to 29. So we created this curriculum and this education knowing that it was reaching a specific age group.
Is that age group the most at risk for melanoma?
So there's two age groups that are at risk for melanoma. We see it as the second most common form in 15 to 29, but then we see the highest mortality rate in men over 50. And the reason
men over 50?
Men over 50. And the reason for that is because they don't pay attention to their skin, and what happens is melanoma tends to progress to a later stage before they actually catch it. So we see a later diagnosis of stage 3 or stage 4, and by that time it can be difficult to treat.
This is something to, like you said, with those younger students, the young teens, the college students, who like to go tanning, who use the tanning beds. I have to say, I am guilty of that. I have done that before, in the past, because you really weren't aware of the dangers. It is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't realize that tanning beds are just as carcinogenic as cigarettes. And that was declared a few years ago by the World Health Organization, and in Massachusetts we actually just saw a ban for anyone under the age of 18. So anyone under the age of 18 can no longer go tanning, so it's just like cigarettes. So this is something, the Surgeon General came out 2 years ago and declared basically we need to do better with melanoma awareness and restricting the use of these indoor tanning devices because they are so dangerous.
Aside from that, let's say we don't go tanning. There is still a risk there. We need to protect ourselves a certain way, and that's kind of another announcement, that something new that's come up, these dispensers.
Yeah, so we launched a pilot program in Boston last year called Practice Safe Skin, and it's an opportunity for communities or businesses, municipalities to actually apply to have sunscreen dispensers which help bring free sunscreen into your community. So we did this last year, and we saw a tremendous response. People loved it because we placed, we strategically placed them around areas of bodies of water, beaches, ponds, places where kids were going to be out playing on playgrounds. Because sometimes you do find yourself stopping by, you're going to the beach and you forget your sunscreen. So this program that we launched, it's now nationwide as well. Anyone can apply, and we have all the information on our website, and it's getting a lot of attention for a good reason.
Yeah, that's nice to hear. And you even said too, when you go out and speak at these schools, more and more people are raising their hand that they are aware.
Yeah, it's totally different. I've been speaking on this topic for 10 years, and 10 years ago when I'd say, how many of you know what melanoma is, or how many of you know a tanning bed can kill you, it was, maybe a handful of people would raise their hand, and now everybody's raising their hand. So we are seeing a huge increase in the awareness about melanoma, which is great.
That's nice to hear, and congratulations on those advancements going forward.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, you can learn more about the Melanoma Foundation and Your Skin is In program. All you have to do is head on over to Rhode.com.